Good idea. A lot better than it is. I didn't mean to get off on a tangent, but let's get this thing down. All right, guys, hang on to this. Because that's what's going to happen. Then they get to run in on it. Just to protect my ass off, I gotta go here. I got no choice.
That's right.
Now he's gonna shut me by, and I'm gonna hang on down here. Now here's where the real old down. Boom!
And I'll down low, see my chest drop. If he didn't fall, I gotta get low as him. I don't want way up here, I want to low as him. So I can drive. If I lose his head, I went down there with him.
Okay? Well, that's what's gonna happen to you. If there was something else, I'd tell you. But you tell me, Coach, we worked on this thing before. Is that what the kids down there do without even knowing what to do?
Yeah, they're reaching out for
Sit in.
and stuff like that. All
Sit
the time.
in, Coach.
All the time.
Okay, now think about this. Isn't he committed? Am I not committed to answering him out with this? What happens if he just totally loose right there? Totally loose. What would happen to him? That's what. So, here we are. Now, he throws me, and I think, God, I'm going to hang on tighter now. So he throws me by, boom, I tightened up. Now I'm going to get him, see. I'm in trouble. Now, if you try to do that with one, if you try to do that with the second move only, no problems. But when you throw me, that commits you. Now I'm going to bring you back. You're committed to the point that you can't change, and I'm going to do it.
If I was stepped up, I'd have a better throw. I wasn't stepped up because I didn't move.
Question. Now I'm telling you, you better be ready for this. Because it's going to happen to you. In fact, after a while, you know what it does. See? I love the cradle, and I'm going to get the cradle on 9 times out of 10 when it's happening. So I'm going to shuck you, reshuck you, and go to the cradle. And I'll buy it online. Get your partner. Let's go.
No. Where'd we go?
Okay, on your feet. On your feet. Real quick, I want 3 shots apiece for a single leg. Make a good single leg shot. The other guy count with a front headlock. 3 good shots apiece. Okay, let's go.
You got blood on you. You can scratch. Now when you win You'll be okay, it's just a little noise.
have control. If I'm gonna grab your head, I grab it with two hands. Now, international foul is illegal, remember that. I don't know why, probably, some American beat some Russian, probably, so he decided to do away with the whole, I don't know. Now, I will stay here a couple seconds, but I don't want to stall it. I'm gonna lower my level, but my elbows are vertical all this time. All the way down here. Now, I'm gonna bounce his face off the floor. Now, get your front heel out from here, finish, then come back again. Start over here, two-handed. Front heel lock from standing. Step up, out, forward. Let's think we do both of those. 2 or 3 times a piece. Let's go.
And if you're a tall fellow with a long arm, that ankle kick is really nice.
Your mom, boy. Your mom. That's what your mom was saying last night.
I'll tell you what.
somebody grabs you like that, you're gonna have to grab yourself. Okay, round it up.
Now, this isn't necessarily directly related to the front headlock. I want you to do it, but when you keep telling you to finish in the crotch, I want you to understand why. Because if you don't have an answer for it, you say, why finish in the crotch? Well, I don't know, it just seems like the best place to be. That's not telling you much. You want to know why. There's a reason for it. First of all, why would I want more grease around the waist? Because that's where you're not going down this one. So anytime I can, every time I can, I keep this position away from it.
Yes.
Okay, because that tells you, he feels good here. Even if I'm here, he feels good here. If I'm here, he feels good here. Don't do this. Okay, first thing I want you to do is this right here. I want you to finish in the crotch. Now, don't ever finish in the crotch with your head above his hip. Don't ever grab a heel on your head on the opposite side. All that has to do to me right now, if I do this, is pivot into me and not me right over my butt. Just pivot, no, pivot right into the back. Right there. This motion turn. This motion turn. On these doors they work too. But it's so easy for him to get rid of it here. So what I want you to learn to do is this. When you finish in the crotch, lower your shoulder below his hip joint. Right there. Now, I don't want to knock him down. I don't want to knock him down. I can, but I don't want to, because I want to finish into a cradle. So I come here. Now, he stays up. Then I reach across and grab his far heel. It's almost always where I can grab it. Now, I'm going, okay, now I'm pressing in right now with what he's doing. I just go ahead and jam him down. Yep. Because his balance is forward on it. If I can get my head in front of his hip and keep him from going down, then I want him to stay up so I'm knocking back into a prayer. But I want you to understand, when you finish in the crotch, make sure that when you finish in there, you lower your shoulder below his hip joint, because that keeps him from pivoting into you, it keeps him from loosening out. All the things that he can normally do, it stops. Can't do it anymore. Understand? Okay. Now, I want you to do this over right here. We have it incorporated here so it happens. I finished in the crotch. Keep my hand here. Now grab him to the heel. I'm going to mark him over that way. What I do, you come to the leg. You get into a lace, go out to the leg. Now, if that doesn't happen, then you better break it down forward. I'll buy that. But by lowering your shoulder below his hip joint, he can't do all these little funky things to you because you're in a better position. I didn't put my head on the mat. I do, however, put my head down, put my face down. Why? Because I still got a scar. The ribs are right the tip of my lip right there to the bottom of my jaw where a guy come back to the elbow and smacked my mouth all over my face. Well, it's funny. I had to compress them. They drilled they took a little piece of rubber around here and put a piece of aluminum over it and drilled about 8 holes to it. Every time I breathed, it whistled. So that's all I get. There's the little holes. And the rest of it, I 12 off. It whistle. I never really whistle. That made me give a whistle. And I get in there and just came back. I've never put my face back up again. I'm in there, I'm here. Now you want to hit my top of the head, go ahead. It ain't as soft as that is. So don't get here and be looking forward. His elbow's going to turn right into you automatically. He doesn't even mean to do it, but he does it. Okay. What I want you to do is this. Let's make this from a realistic point of view. He's got a wizard on it, just an open wizard. I'm going to loose arm him.
put his hand across. Okay, now Lord was going to blow his hip joint. Now, if Ed's hip goes down like this, I'm just going to go ahead and crank it down. Because of the score. Now, if he stays up, I'm going to the end. Yeah. Or I can come to the beat and lift and step over. But you really are in good control when you're there. If you're not, you're out of the way. Get your partner over. Let's start out the wizard situation. Parallel. Parallel wizard situation. Wizard man laying inside. Now remember your loose arm. What do you do on a loose arm that most people don't do? They don't travel with it. When you do a loose arm, palm up, back behind your butt, now travel forward before you start the loose arm. Now loose arm, face in across, shoulder blows, hip joint. Face down. Not on the mat, just down. All right, again, same man. Here we go. Okay. Palm up, back hand to the butt. Now travel, loose arm. Face in across, shoulder blow, hip joint. Face down. Now if he's up on his knees, reach across and get his heels, knock him over into a cradle. If he wants to go flat, then put him flat.
Use your leg to do that too.
Okay, go ahead. You have to go back down straight. There you go. There's your first way.
Upside down. They know that.
Sometimes I guess put your hip from his side. Now knock him back. Knock him this way back. Knock him this way. Yeah, that's right in here. There you go. Follow me? Okay, guys, look up a second. Look up just a second here. Now don't forget this. I'm going to say this again so you know how you're doing this. Okay, he has a wizard on. Open wizard. Now, if you had a closed wizard, I'll have to show you something else. And most people don't do those. They do a regular open wizard. It doesn't work for crap. Palm up, back hand your butt. Okay, now, palm up, back hand your butt. Now, don't loose arm from here, because if you do, he keeps his position. He's still in a pretty good position to fight you with. So make sure that you palm up, back hand your butt. But now, you travel forward enough, so when you take your arm out, his hand has to come down because you're out of position. Now, look where my arm's going. He didn't cut short. He cut complete full circle. I jammed him across. Used to call it a 1-on-2. Okay? Now, I finish right here. Now, if I can keep him on his hands and knees, I will. Until I can reach across and get the far heel and knock him backwards into the dirt. Bottom. In slow motion, that's exactly what we just did. Palm up. Back and in the butt. Now, if I pull it out now, he's still got his base. If I travel before I pull it out, he has to put his hand on that. My arm goes complete circle. Don't cut short here. Complete circle. I'm going to finish it across. In the meantime, he's going to try to come back into it to keep him doing anything, which is what I want. Finish it here. Reach across, get the far heel, knock him backwards. Okay. And what you don't understand is the pressure you put on this guy right here. You can damn near break his knee. The pressure really on the knee. And here's the pressure whenever I'm there. Now that's just one thing to do. The other one is to get step, lift and step over. But get this down, fellas. What a lot of you guys do on your loose arm is this. First of all, you don't travel. Traveling is really important. Next of all, you come here and try to pull it back this way. And the guy hangs on to you. You get a cut. You understand? Don't do that. It's a complete circle. Palm up, back to the end of the butt. Travel. Now, it's just like I had a ball tied to my fist. And that, complete circle. Because when I do this, as I go in a complete circle, even if he tries to hang on to my arm, he longitude, okay, all the way up to there, and you lose it. If I try to bring it backwards, and he's hanging on to it, and right now he catches it. So believe me, I'm not just pissed up with you, I'm telling you something that you really need to make sure of.
That's the biggest mistake in Mexican know the limb on. They don't, they'll swing the arm.
I know, I bleed every day. I bleed every day because some dummy doesn't want to listen. And I'm not trying to teach, I'm not lying to you guys. Die going to hell before I lie to you.
That was my first day, and I will crush the limb.
Which, the Russian was a world champion. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? A loose arm worked. Done right. Doesn't matter how good you are. It's a basic position. It's not advanced.
If you do it right,
Okay, any questions?
you dive and turn away from it. Give that arm some swing it. Try to hit your knuckle on the mat as you rotate. It's like a big windmill. And you'll get all that motion. You won't get stuck.
Questions? Right. Okay. Not too much of a thing, let's go.
Boy, you're right on the line with me. I'm all that in my first 4 moves.
You know, never been.
Well, that's, you know, that's these first where people die from. First move. Why not get him? Get him there.
Get up, get back up.
They got to be aggressive. I've got to.
Apple, there we go. Here. I gotta do the freaking Dude, I'm sitting here all day. It's already happened. Trying to get you up on your knees, please. You gotta be a bit. No, when you did that windmill thing, it was all wrong. Okay, there.
I'm trying to keep you up.
You want okay.
I'm trying to keep you up. What you're doing there is going to put you down. This is pretty good. I'm trying to do a different thing.
Okay, the principle's the same.
Very good.
You have to hold it up. And if you want to go for what Doug said, that's where you got to hold it up. Pressure.
Okay. All right, this is up. Back to the same position. Wizard position parallel. Everybody. All right. Now, I told you there's 15 positions we get into that you need to learn to wrestle from. 10 or 12 are the most important. Here's 2 of them right here. Okay, now, Wizard Man. Wizard Man, you don't want to be loose arm, do you? Loose arm's the #1 counter to a wizard. Everywhere you go, loose arm is the #1 counter to a wizard. Now, Wizard Man, something we can see right in the back. I mean, you want to move. Okay, you fly high and deep. Now, stop with his arm. Now, put him down to his side. Everybody, pull your wizard arm out. Post your fist behind his head, lock your elbow, 3 leg over. Great. There it is. Again, same man.
Could be.
Now, let me show you something. All of you look up. All of you look up. Let me show you something. Okay. We're in a wizard position. This all started from a single leg. And we're in a normal position here, the way everybody's normally doing it. I thump you with my knee. Don't do that kind of stuff. I mean, you just hit him up with whatever's there and just grab my thigh high and deep and squeeze your arm. It won't come out. Now, put him down. Now we have to hit me. Now, I hook the bottom knee, the bottom leg, I hook with my foot. The bottom one's #1. Top one would be #2. No knee would be #3. You work any one of the 3, but the bottom knee is the best. I pull my arm out. I post my fist, I lock my elbow. Now, here's the one thing you gotta watch. Justin, watch this now, but you can do it. And the heavyweights have a tendency not to. I want to step around 90 degrees here with this leg. I don't just come over here and drop. I come over here. Now, if I don't hit we can do all that. There's nothing to do. He's in bad shape. But if I was here, now he might create enough momentum that we can get up in a big fight. You understand? So, whatever you do this, it's like if you mind if you want. When I get the closed wizard and I put him over, I set it up. I want to draw a line perpendicular to his back right here. I want that foot to hit it. Do you understand? You understand why? You can't hold into it. But see, if I were to step over and put the arm like that, all he does is just rolls with me, and he ends up on top. If I were to come over here and do this like this, he could still possibly roll with me. He will always stop me, he can still roll with me. But now, if I come here, lock my elbow, how's he going to do anything? Okay. Get your partner, 2 or 3 times a piece. Do that on your own.
My first state championship, that's exactly how I did it. Leg injury. From stand-up. I fell back.
Oh, that's
It was a little different.
Give me a tip.
Fell back and they grabbed his hand. Took his leg.
I learned to relay where in high school as a counter switch. Believe it or not. I'm not a teacher. I'll show it to you just so you understand. We're going to do this slow so you can understand it. If I did it fast, you wouldn't even realize what happened. We're here, the guy hit you with a switch. And right there, top. Right there, isn't he kind of on his side holding on your leg? It works, but I don't teach you. Why? Because I think it's too critical. The point of doing it is too critical. Now, I mean, I got where I could do it, but I just didn't feel like it worth all the time I spent on it to do it. Where it's easy to do a breathing over belly knee block, elbow block, by elbow when you grab it down, so your leg knocking over. Quarter down, so you put it over. It's easy from there. But you're just showing it so automatic. So all you got to learn to do to get this whole lot is to do this. Put your knee on the line, your toe on the line. Now when your toe get on that part of the line in front of you without moving your knee. See what I did? Here's why that's important. Get on a cycle. And I knock you to the side. Okay, my knee's here, my foot's here. I got to catch it. Now I happen to catch his top foot leg this time. I don't care. Here's my free leg over. Here's still my front. So, recognize the position, the hole's there. He's on his side, holding my near leg. Whether I gave it to him or whether he grabbed it, I don't care. I turn into... There you go. Always turn into what's holding you. Which is always your lesson. If a man's holding something, don't go away from it. That's what's normal. Turn into it. If somebody grabs something pulling on it, you'll pull back. And sometimes the best thing to do is to go forward. Because he's not looking for that. Question. Two good headlocks and a single leg shot, and we're going. Let's go. Two good ones. Single leg shot, front headlock.
But it was funny.
With come up and grab the head, so chest is across here. I just open up a little, let the hip and shoulder fall through, and then tighten back and tighten it back up. Yeah.
Play my camera. Yeah.
Melbourne Plaza Culture. It's on the 32 Olympic team. He was a tough old man. It was climbing over for us. It was, well, I've been down. It led the red line for quite a while. And I'll tell you what, we just thought if we got good practice, we're not getting popped, we had good practice. We never thought anything about that impact. Because it was just a way of sort of getting your attention. And it wasn't bad, because nobody got hurt. It was just a good idea, kind of money. Some guys go there and screw up, and they get 4 or 5 times a day. They learn to put in quick enough to screw up. Yeah. Okay, this is us. Let's go back to your now listen to me. An underdog is what
double underhook and all that stuff, doesn't he? Locks you off. If I can get an underhook, and I learn how to control it, now that's the key right there. Because if you can't control it, you never set it up to do any of those things we want you to do. Understand? So make sure that you understand that when you put an underhook on a guy, that you have him blocked and tuck your shoulder, hips in. I want you to hear it. Remember why. Why do I block this arm here? I don't want to hit a primers. How do I block it? With a locked elbow. Why does it work? Because he can't take a locked elbow off. If I bend my elbow, he'll take it right off. If I lock my elbow, he can't take it off. It won't come off. Go around the outside. It won't come off. Now, with my hips in, my head tucked by my head tucked. So the side headlock can't hit me. So if he tries to side headlock me here, I just go behind him. So listen to me. Now, with my hips in, he feels kind of bad. He doesn't like being like this. So what does he do? He'll get his feet back and get him away from me. When he gets his feet back, his head comes down, there's a front headlock. You understand? Now, is there another way to do it? Yeah. I can come here if I have this all set up. Come here and start lifting your legs, when these inside leg lifts and kicking your feet off. What can you do when I do that? You put them back. You lift up. So another way to go out and aggressively get in front of you. It's something I do. I think it's one of the best, but I think also another way good for a lot of other things. Ankle pick, single leg, double leg, inside leg lift, a high crush, duck, punch. Okay? Questions? Any questions? Now, you're going to have to be a good partner. You're going to have to be a good partner. And it's when I say, look, if I come in here and go real tight with my hips, you don't feel good. You feel like get your hips back. You could take your hips back, so let's make you feel what happens. When his legs go back, legs back, his head comes down. There I go right straight into a front headlock. Keep him on his feet. Step up, drop, front, quick break. Question? Okay? Get your part. Let's keep your listening. Underhook, hips in, block, tuck. Block, tuck, hips in. Say it to yourself, so you don't forget when you go. Block, tuck, hips in. You get close to the other man, you'll be hips away. You gotta slow you down, everybody lock. That's it. Don't take time. Don't take time. Well, if you hit it right, you can finish it. I was an inside leg kick. I was a fair. It's there you go, sad. There you go. Okay, everybody, right now, stand up on your feet, and just front headlock on the man. Open her lock, front headlock on your feet. Okay. 3 or 4 times, 4, 5 times a piece. Each person, step up, drop, hard, pick, ready. Work it out. Got to. Once you do it right, you can do it right after that. like to warm me up off the document. What you've done, boys, you can do the next one. Step, hop, drop, park, pick, pressure. Remember, when I step, you hop, drop, I pull you with me, which makes you step. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Step, hop, drop, all right, pick, pressure. Okay, now listen up. Listen up. Come on, we go back to this. Don't drop your knees. When you do, you're taking the guy back to the mat. I want to try to keep him on his feet as long as we can, because it's easier to put him on his back from there. If you jump ready and go to your knees, he's going to have to go to his knees too. Now, I'm not saying you can't get him, it just makes another step in there. So don't go here and drop your knees. Step, hop, drop, and be ready to shoot when I put hits. Okay? Let's go.
I can't feel no pressure.
Okay, round it up again. If he doesn't stand by a circle, don't get this way. If I don't think he can do this, that means he's not gonna move it, and I'm around here and I'm taking this way. I'm getting anywhere. Okay? Any questions? Come on, running like anything else. Start, I think you start to see me. Okay, now let's do something else. Still for another. Still for another. Still ankle pick. Ankle pick and you pick either one. Nothing in between. You go with ankle, go with the knee. Some guys might go with the knee. If we can get the ankle, we might take it too, but gives a chance for sure guys to still do it. Now again, if you have a underhook, you must protect yourself or stay the hell out of the underhook. Don't get overconfident with it, guys. You get like this over there. Now you got nothing. I always want to be here. I always want to be here. Now, if I step forward here, and back here, and pull the shoulder with me, where's that going? It has to come through.
kick right to his butt. All that one time, right here. Kick him right to his back. George Rabbit. Get him over to Rabbit too. He called him Crazy George. Crazy George was won the national 2 or 3 times, won once. In the final, was a guy named Joe Gallego. Joe Gallego, 1967, he took the kid down 7 times in the final. And Gallego was a national champion the next year. Underhook every pick right to his back. So again, I don't do this from here. So it'll be nowhere. I know some people who try to. I mean, I don't say it's crazy. I know that some of them are not like that. I'm here for them. I'm always in here. If it gets to the point that my elbow is sticking out of the plane of chest, it's because he backed up so far, back out. He backed up, back up. You know, back up. He backed up so far that he brought it down there. Now there's a headlock, so it's not going to do anything to do that. And I'm certainly not going to stay there with underhook. The headlock is supposed to. Underhook, block, tuck, hips in, step, ankle pick, knee pick, right to the back. What did I say to you? The leg you want, you always go away from it. Make it come to you so it does this. If you go towards the leg you want, it'll step out of the road. If I go away from it, it posts it. Question? All right. Underhook, front kick. Take it to the back. Lock, tuck, hips in. Look, wrong direction. The other way. Very good. Only thing is, let's do it again. Listen to me now, because I criticize him, so I criticize you before you do it. Start again. This time, take a step with your left leg. Take a step out toward him. No, the other way. Now circle. No, the other way. The other way. Now, it's going to take a little while. Once you do it, you'll feel it. Okay? Keep doing it. Got it underhook. Block, tuck, gets in. Okay? Okay, do it again. Now look, when he takes a step, when he takes a step, that step is forward. It's not out here. It's forward. Now, as he comes around this foot, he pulls that shoulder with him, and that makes him step. If he doesn't step or he doesn't move, and you put all your effort there, you're like, oh, he's got a problem. He's a stud. I haven't seen him before. There's the end. Okay. Any questions? One more time. He got the underhook, block, tuck, hips in. He's going to step forward with that other leg. There it is. Now go right to the back. Put him on his back. Don't just take him down. Why not get 2 and then 3 or 2 and 2? That's always better than 2. Plus it develops an attitude. Pinning attitude. That's what people want. That's what you want. That's what it's all about. Persons that don't like it. I'm not, there's a certain point I agree with you, but then I disagree with you. If all you want to do is take down Turkey Loose, and you're missing a big part of wrestling. I'm totally against just taking down Turkey Loose, because I think I should go out there and try to win him. I think if I'm not working for a ball, when I'm beating the hell out of somebody, I'm stalling it. Now I know that guys that aren't even getting help, they say, look, anyway you can put it out there, it's okay. Well, the way it is, I still love the sport. I still want the sport to be something that people really like to watch. I think people would like to watch it more. We're trying to pin it, they do as well. Plus, I don't know how much of you guys, if you took me down to Turkey Loose, you just missed this whole night off. I told you some of that already. That may be all I need to keep your old rights. Because you're making fun of me. You're making fun of me. You think you can do that anytime you want to? Try to get me, boy. Maybe better have something else in your gun, because I'm going to get that part of it. And I'm not saying it don't happen to you, it could. So if I can take you down when you're loose. So it isn't like I can jump up and let you here. Now, you do what your coach tells you, because he's your coach. But tell me, if you will take a guy down and go for that ball right from the takedown, you're going to put more people on the back here to pick up because they're going to practice that way. Most people would do an ankle kick here, they just go behind the guy and make a pick. Ankle kick, try it right. All right? Any questions? Let's go. Try a knee kick too. When you grab a knee, you pull it towards you a little bit.
So first, just to get him this great guy.
We're going to step by step. We're going to step Now pull it. Now, there. Now back to the left. There we go. There you go. See, we're just real simple here. Again, you go here, okay, try a minute later. Here I am, block now. I want that much further. What we're going to do, this way, step back. Blind guys love it. Really, take it here. Back. Here, get it over this way.
Yes, sir. It feels better.
Don't come down here, you'll be bad. He's gonna be more. I make a fight. He's up there to the left, back. Watch which one you're going to do.
Okay, listen up. Listen up. Now enough. All right, I want you to do this. You're being underhood. It's going to happen to you. Don't be afraid of this. What I want you to do, you're assigned life. In this case, it's the head of an army. Okay, there's another army head that's tough on you, but they get it better. He has an underhook on him. He has to be blocked. And he has his head sticking out like a goose. So he don't want to put it in here. Maybe my shirt needs to be working or something. Here all of a sudden they go. Now, fellas, listen to me. Listen to me. Most people that underhook bend over and they don't tuck their head. They don't. Just watch it, you can watch it all you want to. I'm just telling you. Look at your films. I know some of you little guys, lose $5 on your match, $5 on a replay, but you don't believe you did it. In fact, Bill's got it down. If a guy underhooks you, in most cases, you decide that like you can just throw it. Don't get afraid. It's one of the best places in the world. Throw it. Now, the thing I believe in a side headlock is this. I don't step on a side headlock. A lot of people teach me to step through. I can never do that crap. I took a team over to Yugoslavia one time, and we were wrestling with guys, and every time we did a side headlock, we do this fucking here. Boom! And they'd lift us and throw us around the gym. Oh, guy over to Yugoslavia, first time I said, oh, no, this way. Get over it. See, I need movement, Pete. I sagged into it. I didn't try to come under your hip crosses. You understand what I'm saying? Did you see my feet? They stayed up. You think they had your head on the side headlock? No. This is just one place to learn. What the reason I want to do is because Coach brought up something. He said that a lot of you guys in here with the middle hook, your head, you got to get back here like this. Your head sticking out way back there, right?
Yeah, and there's too much distance when they get a step, then they have to get the head up here, down here with the hand.
I want my head back out against it. Okay? But if he wants to stick his head up, even with the block, if you can't hold him here, you got a problem. Okay?
I could show you when you take him down there.